What's up, internet world? It's your boy Jermaine back with another video. Back with another in real life video. And today we are exploring the Alameda Old Air Base. And then we'll ride through Alameda because we have to exit. But we'll ride around and check out this air base. This was the old military air base. And we can look at some of the old buildings here. There is a lot to see here. This place is vast, bro. This place is huge. There's a whole bunch of old buildings here. I see a lot of people out here today on the weekend. I'm filming this on a Saturday. Look at this, it looks like an old school. Bunch of broken windows. No trespassing. I don't want people to go in there. I would imagine these buildings might have some sort of asbestos or something in them. There's a gym right over here. One thing I can't say about this location, there is plenty of parking. There's a gym. Looks like that gym is actually open. No food or drinks allowed in gym, water only. Oh, that's this place is like a ghost town. There's people here, but it's not a lot of people. I want to go pop in the gym real fast. Yeah, anyway, we got this video. Let's get this video started. Let's go see. Wow. Look at this. Look at this gym, bro. This place is beautiful. Let's get out of here. That's crazy. Hey, how's it going? No, I was just looking at the gym. Yeah. Wow, look at that, bro. That gym is amazing. This is from the military base. Wow, bro. This is so much better than this is so much better than being in the city. I can tell you that right now. Huh. We got all these ships over here. This is a skate park. This looks like a little smaller skate park, but everybody's over at this other skate park. Check it out. That's so crazy to see a gym like that, bro. Yeah. It's so beautiful. It looked like a couple basketball courts in there. We have this one. Now, y'all may wonder, like, how did I find out about this place? Well, one day I was working in, the city, and I had a delivery coming over here. And the delivery was like on the back side here. And before I brought the delivery over, I was thinking, where am I going? And I was looking at it on a map and I was a little confused. I was like, wait, where are we going here? And then I, drove here to drop the delivery off. These are a bunch of hangars. Maybe they used to store airplanes in here or something. That's a really large building. Looks like those doors open up on the side there. Looks like these doors open up on the side too. A lot of these buildings have been repurposed. Looks like this is like Antiques by the Bay. I mean, yeah, it would make a great antique store, an old hangar that you would store airplanes in. It would give you a very, very large floor plan, This place is huge. I drove around here in a car and You can't go everywhere in a car because they have a lot of areas like kind of blocked off and you kind of can't explore the same way you can. There's a couple breweries out here. There's this brewery over here. This place is bizarre. It's so big. Yeah, it's like this is a brewery over here. Stuff to see. And this just goes on and on and on. Look how far this goes. Now this part is not open, of course. But I don't know if this was a place where they land planes or something, but this is a very large area. This goes for a long way that way. A very long way, but that's all closed off. Because it's such a large space, you know? I mean, I think this used to be an airport, if I'm not mistaken. Well, if they have these large hangars here, look how big those doors are, and they all open up, or at least they used to. That'd be so cool if you could go out in the old airport area, but I'm sure they have it closed off because cars will come out here and do donuts. And it probably wouldn't be a good idea to have it open, honestly. Weird to see that old bus sitting right there. That bus is in operation. It's not an abandoned bus. Ooh, it's a bump. I gotta be careful out here. You don't wanna go dropping off the edge. I mean, there's streets and stop signs, but you don't really see too many cars out here. You see some. You have motorcycles over here practicing. It's a good place to practice on a bike. Large, open space. You also have this hangar here. This old hangar. I think I dropped off a delivery to this building, actually. But that was like maybe 2 years ago. And then they sent me out here a couple different times, and I discovered this pier back here. Yeah, you want to be careful if you're out here because there's a lot of things you can hit. You know, you can't go too fast. Yeah, there's a bunch of people out on bikes. Wow, look how big that parking lot is. Yeah, I believe this used to be an airport for sure. I can't think of what else this would be used for. Actually, I think that's the building I dropped off the delivery to. This is crazy how big this is. Like, for all I can see is just, you know, asphalt and ground. And it's just basically left here to, I guess it's just basically left here to ride. Now, of course, you can't go out here. You know, this area is locked. But that would be pretty dang bizarre to go out on. It goes so far. That must be, I'm just looking from here. That must be a mile, if not longer than a mile this way. It must be. And then, of course, this is probably straight across, you know? Yeah, this was definitely an airport. Look at this old, this thing here, you know, that communicate with the planes. Watchtower. I think that's what you call it. This place is so massive. They even have these trees over here. Huh. So we can go all the way down to the inn. That's where you have a lot of cars. They'll go down to the inn. People go fishing there and stuff. I think I made a delivery to this building, actually. It's just so bizarre how big this place is. Look at that. That's a ship with planes on it. I wonder, is that ship in operation, or is it not in operation? Is it just a museum or something? There's planes on it. Look like they're getting ready to take off. There's this random car parked right here in the middle of nowhere. Look how the grass is like grown up. Little bushes are starting to grow up here. There's a security car coming up behind me here. I don't know if I'm in an unrestricted area, but it looks like it's fair game. Yeah, that'd be a nice little walkway. Yeah, there's a ship right there. All right, let's keep cruising. I kind of like taking this route. Yeah, I guess this was around during World War II. You know, when the Presidio was a military base, when Treasure Island was a military base. You know, they had a lot of military bases back then. They spent so much money on the military. I guess today the U.S. still spends a lot of money on the military too. I guess the bases are just in different places. They're not like near cities. Alien rides. I actually know the people behind Alien rides. Okay, I don't want to take this route, but let's go through the middle there, because I can look down there, I don't really see much. Oh wow, there's our old San Francisco bus. There's definitely a San Francisco bus. What is that doing over here? It's weird to see a San Francisco bus out of the city. It says, you know, clean air vehicle. I wonder what it's doing over there. The San Francisco bus in Oakland. You kind of can't see it, but you can see the red strip on the top. I wonder what that's doing over here. Did someone steal it? Muni, y'all missing a bus? Come over here to Alameda. You got a bus parked over here. I wonder, are there any Oakland buses parked in? That's a new one too. It has a sticker on the back that says, you know, get out of the bus lane. Well, it doesn't say get out of the bus lane, but it says, you know, cameras on the buses or whatever it says. Wow, it looked like they put this new part here. We're gonna go through one of these. Huh. Now we're over here. This place is vast. These old hangar doors. They used to, you know, park planes in here and work on them. Now it's just left to rot. What a fun day adventure, I tell you. City Hall West. It's like a town out here. If you look at it on Google Maps, it just looks like a big blob. You don't see any, I don't think there's any roads on Google Maps actually. Looks like someone's out there learning how to drive. This is a good place to teach someone to learn how to drive for sure. Because you don't really have to worry about anybody out here, you know? I mean, how many cars have you really seen out here since I've been here? Not many. What is over here? This looks kind of new. Oh, these are lofts. People live here. This would be a funky place to live, I'll tell you. Yeah, this area is all new. I paved the roads over here, paved the concrete. City of Alameda, what? This is the city over here? There's a bunch of city cars. City of Alameda, City Hall West. I take it they have more than one city hall. Yeah, this is probably the one over here. But yeah, they've definitely repaved the parking lot for sure. They have all the bike lanes installed. Look like they've kind of developed this area here. I wonder how come they didn't develop the rest. I mean, this place would be massive. I guess who wants to live here? Or at least back then, who wanted to live here? But now, maybe they would, you know, develop it. This looks pretty new. There's a lot of new stuff in Alameda, believe it or not. Those lofts look pretty cool. And these are updated bike lanes. These are bike lanes over here on the side. Sorry, I'm on the wrong side of the street. Oh, there's a bunch of people out there eating. The yard. Looks like y'all are out there sitting in the yard. Okay, so these are stop signs I should avoid, I should pay attention to. Oh, there's a Cybertruck. Now we're moving more into the town now. I mean, I'm starting to see people and soccer fields and kids playing. I see some EV chargers over here. If we keep going this way, we'll definitely exit. But let's go back up towards the front area there. like the entrance. There's a bunch of people here. Like, I came here maybe 2 years ago for the first time, and it didn't look like this. It looked a lot more, you know, it looked a lot more lonely. Looks like they've done some development on this side of the island. I think this is an island. This looks like an island. There's some more EV chargers there. Is that a fast EV charger? Let's go see. Is that a level 2? Oh, these are Blink charging. Parking free while charging. Oh, cool. Someone stole these over here. People are so dumb. These are not even worth that much money. Whoever stole those. They're not worth much at all. The ones that are worth like maybe $10 are the ones, the level 3 chargers. They're probably worth $10. But I don't know, you gotta be a bonehead to go around stealing EV chargers. This one is missing one. They left one there, and then they left one over here. Yeah, you gotta be a bonehead to go around stealing EV chargers, bro, because they're not worth a lot of money. Then if you get caught selling them, like it's a big fine. I think it's more the people that get caught buying them, there's a big fine. But yeah, there's not much copper in an EV charger. But maybe they just did it to just crap on the whole EV industry. But in Oakland, and also definitely in Oakland, I see a lot more people against, you know, cutting EV chargers and stuff. I've been to a lot and seen, oh gosh, there's my power bank. I've been to a lot of EV chargers in Oakland that have been damaged. And it just makes me wonder, like, I wonder why, you know? It could be people just doing it because they have nothing else to do. There's nothing else to steal. Because there's no one watching EV chargers. This looks like an old abandoned school here. But I'm sure there's not a school, but something, you know, for the military. Maybe some sort of classes or something. I mean, it's just left here to rot. That's just insane. And you gotta think, there's places like this all over the country, all over the world, you know. Pretty sure in Russia they got a bunch of old abandoned buildings like this. What was these, classrooms or something? Look at all the moss on the stairs. Would not be a good place to go in there. I'm pretty sure they probably has this asbestos and all sorts of other gross stuff inside. Look at all the windows boarded up for sure. I don't want you to get in there. Yeah, these garages don't look that old. These garages look pretty new, actually. Probably storing something in there. Bro, look at these buildings. They're just like left to rot. Look at that. Our kids have come here or not kids, someone's come here and broke out a lot of windows. Wow, look at that. It's like not one single window intact. They have broke all the windows out. Over there's definitely windows that are still intact on that side, but over here, all the windows are broken. There's a car parked there. I wonder if someone inside. Just left here to rot. Wow. These windows are all broken too. There's some up there that are not. Yeah, I want to go break some windows. I wonder what this used to be. There's a security guard again. Probably to stop people from breaking the windows. Wow, look at that old building. This one's really starting to fall apart. They have, like, it's kind of weird. They have fences up in some of these areas. I guess that'd be a good parking lot to do donuts in. Oh, check out this church, bro. Look at this church. Wow, look at that. We'll go around the front of that. Man, look at all these buildings. No trespassing. They mean no trespassing in the building, right? I can cruise out here. Look at all those bottles. It's like a bottle of apple juice there. This is the back side of the church. Hey, someone has cut the grass here. Because it's not like this area is like grown up. The grass has been cut. Look at that. This is another building here. I wonder what this was. Was this like a school or something? There's a fast car. Hey, this looks like it was an old post office. You know, because back in the day, people used to write letters. Post office. Post offices used to be a lot bigger back in the day, but nowadays we send emails. It's very common that people send emails. You know, you still use the post office for some stuff, you know. If you get your social security card mailed, it's gonna come through the post office. Auctions by the Bay, Inc. So this was a different building. I want to say this maybe looked like it was like an auditorium or something back in the day. If you look at the wide doors and then look at this grand staircase, or it's not so grand anymore, but it looked like it was something else and then it was repurposed into the auction area. We still got to go back look at that church, but I want to see what this building is here. There are so many buildings here. And once again, the grass is all cut. It's not grown up at all. So someone is taking care of this. What a job to cut all this grass. I mean, of course they use a ride lawnmower, but what a job to go cut the grass here. I mean, who gets that government contract, you know? Oh, I'm gonna cut grass in Alameda. Yeah, they give me a really they give me a lot of money to go cut the grass, keep it all cut, keep it all trimmed. All right, we gotta look at this church and then we're gonna go check out that area and then check out this other area. I mean, I could literally probably ride around here for like an hour. Where's the front of the church? Huh. Yeah, this is the front of the church. I don't know. I guess that's the front of the church. It's a military church, so maybe the front wasn't so grand. Well, if you guys are liking the video, let me know. Put something down in the comments. You know, say, oh yeah, you like it. I found this fascinating because I've come here in a car, but I haven't just really rode around and looked at stuff. I kind of went to the back pier. Then I've kind of, you know, looked at some of these buildings, but I haven't just rode around like this on a bike. Oh, I wonder what was this? I'm getting offers for DoorDash, extra $4.50 for every delivery. BS, whenever they give out those and it's not raining, they're all fake. Yeah, they're all fake. Like it's the middle. Maybe it's busy in Alameda, because I am in Alameda. I'm not in the city. Oh, look at this building. Maybe it's a library. I see a lot of bookcases. Alameda Unified Parking District. Park at your own risk. Of course they're not responsible for car break-ins. I mean, what? Do people actually think the parking lot that you park in is responsible? What parking lot is responsible for car break-ins? Like, does that exist anywhere? I used to work valet parking. You know, people broke in your car while the car was valet parking. They didn't pay for it. So this looks like old military housing, actually. Bro, this looks very old. Look at the square blocks there. Wow, look at these houses. It's definitely military housing. Man, this looks bizarre, bro. Oh, wow, look at those old trucks parked out front. Okay, we got the yield sign, so we're gonna go. Look at that old Volkswagen. So many buildings here. All right, let's go back down and around. Yeah, it's a great place to walk a dog, I tell you. So much green space. So the church was on this corner. I was looking at this building over here. I wonder what this was. Homeport Club? It's a big truck. Looks like someone has been in here recently. That fence, it's like all kind of knocked down there. Wow, look at that. That's such a long hallway there. And they really don't want people to get in here. So they have two fences up. They got this actual fence, and then they have this big reinforced metal fence with the pokes on top. don't know, I see some lights over it. These lights here look pretty new. Just like, look like gas generating lights or something. Maybe they did something on this field recently. They probably still use this field actually. Because why else would they have those lights there? Oh, are we pretty much done with this side? I just love zipping around here, like riding on the sidewalk and there's no one around, and it's just really cool. There's a hole in the fence there. Not a hole, but like an actual fence you can go in. I'm not gonna go in there because I'm uploading this video to the web. But yeah, maybe someone came and took the fence, took the door. Wow. It's just all left to right. Just all left to right. There's this big field over here, this baseball field. It looks like it has been definitely taken care of. Looks like a pretty nice field to go on. Oh, this was the gym that we went to earlier. Beautiful gym. The gate's locked on the field, but that field looks like people use it. It looks very taken care of. No trespassing. $500 fine or 1 year in jail. So who would stay in jail for 1 year when you can pay a $500 fine? I don't know, it's kind of ridiculous. But knowing here, you probably will get out of both. Because I'm telling you, you probably will get out of both. You go to court and say, look, it was a mistake. I mean, if you have people shoplifting all the time and they just get away with it, you know, they would probably just give you a slap on the wrist. Just don't do it again. Don't do it again for 6 months. Wow. It looks like the backside of that school here. I keep calling these places schools, but military school, you know? Where you go in there and they teach you how to be a soldier. They teach you how to like do stuff, lethal things. Man, these parking lots are so big. And just think, they're just all abandoned now. These parking lots used to be full of cars, I would imagine. But a lot of memories lie here. A lot of people's lives change at these places. Let's see what's on this side. Because earlier I just went going down that way, but we didn't go this way. Yeah, it's definitely people have went over this fence here. There's a lot of glass here. My back tire would probably be okay with the glass, not so much the front. Wow. Yeah, definitely people have went over here and explored. You know what, one thing I don't see is I don't see any cameras around here. I'm not trying to encourage people to come over here and explore, but I just don't see any cameras anywhere. There are probably cameras that I just don't see. Or there might be sensors that I don't see. Yeah, wow, what's up with this area? This area is not closed off. I'm not gonna walk through here because I believe this goes around the other side. And once again, I am uploading this to the web. I don't want people to, snitch on me. Snitch. Do people still say that word nowadays? Don't snitch on me, man. Yeah. It would really suck to get a flat tire over here, I tell you. I'd have to call a tow truck. I would literally have to call a tow truck. And you wonder, if you have a bike like this, like, what do? You actually call a tow truck, like, no joke. I've seen tow trucks tow bikes before. Wow, look at this area. Look at that ramp there. Yeah, it looks like that was on the other side there. Oh, this whole roof is falling in over here. I want to look at my brakes really fast. I feel like I need a new brake job now. I'm hearing some sounds. Yeah, pretty close to needing new brakes. I can probably last another day or two, but I'm not using the back brake so much. Wow, there's so much glass over here. Yeah, it looks like that was that little hole I was looking to on the other side, over here, over there. One of those. This was, looks like a dock or something. We'd load up stuff into the school. Wow, this is so much fun to explore. This definitely beats the city, yo, I'm telling you. I was in the city earlier today and it's kind of cold over there, and I was thinking what to do today. I'm gonna work a little bit later, but I wanted to go on some sort of an adventure. And this is my adventure for the day. Exploring this abandoned area. Yeah, this is the other side of that field. What is that bag there? Is that like a mosquito bag? Huh. Why would it be there? Why would they care about mosquitoes here? Huh. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have all the answers here. But this area is very manicured, I tell you. This door's open. There's something going on here. Some sort of meeting. So part of this is being used. Yeah, part of this is being used for sure. There's all these cars parked here. These people gotta be somewhere. Look, they gotta have the chairs locked up to the tree so people won't come out here and steal the chairs. Hilarious. Look at that freaking door, bro. How big that is. So massive. We've been riding around for like 45 minutes. It's insane, bruh. Insane, dude. Hey, if y'all watch this part in the video, put 40, 45 down in the comments. Or maybe I should say 45 because some people might not want to put 45. This is a place where they store a lot of taco trucks. A whole bunch of taco trucks. Some taco trucks, taco. Oh yeah, there's the motorcycles over there practicing. U.S. government property, no trespassing. Yeah, they do not want you to go in there. I wonder what's in there actually. Let's see, can I see anything from the, there's a crack in the window. Let's see, can I see anything in here? Oh, holy cow. I mean, I really can't show you, but like it's a really big hangar. It's very empty in there. Looks like it would be a great place for a rave. A really good place for a rave, bro. A lot of broken glass here. Yeah, make sure you have some reinforced tires if you come through here. Yeah, the whole thing is like, the whole thing goes all the way down. Yeah, you could definitely park an airplane in there for sure. I mean, gosh, why won't they use this for something else? Like, it just seems like a big waste, right? I mean, we could have something in those, right? It'd be a great place to have a rave, you know, it'd be plenty of parking. Plenty of parking. It could accommodate so many cars. I don't know, I guess they got other plans. What is this, an old fuel depot or something? Old fire station? Restricted area, keep out. Yeah, it looks like we're back on this road. We're just kind of looping around. What about this building on the right here? Yeah, it looks like we've been through here. We'll make a right on this street. Yeah, those people are still practicing how to drive. It was the fire station. I have some city buildings here. Alameda Fire Station number 5. I don't see a police station here. There's probably a police station somewhere close by. You have a lot of cars here and leasing office there. You know, I definitely don't see any street sweeping signs, for sure. Like you see in San Francisco, you know, no parking Monday through Thursday from 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. I don't see none of that. This is the Red Cross. Alameda Food Bank. This is a private street, huh? This is a cute little red building. Well, there's someone jogging. It's just very sparse out here, you know? It's kind of weird to see someone jogging after I've been riding around. I haven't seen anyone for a minute. Okay. Let's go in this direction now. There's probably going to be more and more development around here. I smell food. I smell food. Somebody around here eating. Okay, where to go? All right, let's go this way. Stuff looks a whole lot newer over here. Oh, wow, look at this area. Huh. Oh, wow, looks like you can go out to that ship. It smells very sea. It smells like sea, like very fishy. Seawater. This is definitely the newer part of the whole island. Looks like someone's having a birthday party here. Yeah, if you take that route, you can get to the point that the pier where we're, not the pier, but the point we're at earlier. That looks like it's about a mile down there. That's pretty dang far. And off in the distance, you can see San Francisco. You can see Salesforce Tower. You see the Golden Gate Bridge. And then you can also see, what do you call it? Sutro Tower. I wonder what is this area, that big hill there. That might be not in the city. I can't tell. Looks like there's more buildings over there. I'm confused, I don't know where we are. I want to actually go back and look at that sign. It says the USS something. There's a water fountain. I should probably get some water. Okay, there's a sign. I think over here. I think it's here. Oh no, it's there. USS Hornet, this way. Like along this trail? Oh, it looks like it goes along that way. There's a lot of trails. There's this trail and then there's another trail. Let's actually take that trail. Wow, there's some more buildings there. This area's all new. How do you get down here? Huh. Oh, well, you can go around that way, but looks like I'm gonna go this way. Huh. Is this the ferry? Yes, it does look like the ferry. Wow, what a beautiful place. Yeah, this does look like the ferry. There's a ferry parking lot there. I see a lot of driving schools around here. There's a couple cars I've noticed. It's a driving school. Which way does this go? Oh, there's that ship. Remember that ship from earlier? USS Hornet. Wow, there's planes on it too. Ship is massive. Is this a pier? Can we go out on this pier? No, there's a fence. There's a fence, but that's okay because, ooh, there's a lot of glass here. What's up there? Looks like we can go this way. Oh gosh, that scared me. I'm like looking like forward and not looking down. Yeah, look at that. So I guess you can go on the ship, right? Insane. There's a ferry too. I think that's the ferry. I don't know. Maybe it's two ferries. Oh, look at this old ship. Welcome aboard. So you can get on the boat. Thing's rusted. There's a bunch of people over here. I wonder, is this like free or is it like a museum? It looks like a museum. Adult entry, $25. I'm good. We can just look at the outside. That is a big old boat. That's exit only. I don't know, what would that be like to go explore an old ship? I mean, if I want to see a ship, I want to see a new one. I want to see the latest technology. I don't want to go see classic cars. I want to see the concept cars, right? There's people over here fishing. Are the good fish over here? There's San Francisco over there in the distance. There is San Francisco. Wow, look at that boat. Some rockets on top. Look at that old generator there. That thing has been there for ages. It's all rusted. Look at those little, I don't know what those are, missiles or rockets or whatever. Not rockets, but I guess there would be missiles. Hornet, CV-12. No parking. It's just so bizarre, yo. That thing is huge. Exit only. Wow. Fire lane, no parking. Huh. Look at that. Amazing, amazing. All the things that we've built. Let's see. Adult admission, $25. Senior and military, 15. Students, 15. Youth 7 through 17, $12. Children under 6, free. Museum members, free. Daily tours. Yeah, this place looks like it might be haunted. Do they have a night tour, you know, where you can drink, eat some mushrooms, and go walk around the ship? You know, trip out, have a wild one. Wow, this is all up here. I just see the stilts over there on the ground. I think the whole thing might actually be up here. Gosh, I tell you all the things that they have built. It's amazing, it's amazing, it's amazing. Somebody's been doing some donuts. Whew. I tell you, it is a blast leaving San Francisco. It's like I know the place, you know? So if I come here, I don't know this place. It's all new. But I've definitely haven't explored all of this. I've only explored that first area that I was pointing out to y'all. More hangars and more hangars. Just for as far as you can see. I wonder is all of this piers? It kind of feels like it is. But it's kind of hard to tell what's underneath you. Right, we got a bunch of new buildings here. Let's go right around this town. This was that same road we were on earlier, looks like. And then we went straight to go explore that area. Let's check this out. These are all like new houses. These look quite new, actually. And once again, there's no parking restrictions around here. Like in San Francisco, there's like parking restrictions everywhere. Downtown Oakland, there's a lot of parking restrictions as well, but not so much here. There's this new park that they built. Okay, that sign says no trespassing. So we don't want to go trespass. I mean, I don't know why that's there, because I guess we've been trespassing the whole thing. They probably just have it there because it's near this new complex. Yeah, check out this area. I mean, would you live here? I wonder how much rent is. Is it like San Francisco prices? I don't know, but Alameda is kind of nice. It's definitely on the bougie side, Alameda. But they also built this on a naval base. I don't know, maybe that can make it more bougie. It smells good over here. You know how when you go in the lobbies of those fancy buildings downtown and they pump the lobby full of like a fragrance? That's what it smells like. There's some pretty cool apartments, actually. I mean, for some reason, I love apartments like this. I know a lot of people don't like them because they just look all the same. But I don't know, I'm a really big fan of these. Got a basketball court there. A little workout area. You can come over here and live the good life, you know? You can come live the great life. You can be a big baller, shot caller. You don't have to hear the honking sounds and the buses driving by every minute like San Francisco. Whew. So peaceful over here, I tell you. It is a peaceful day. So now we are out of the point. Past this area is, old school Alameda. And this was, the military base area. Y'all want some donuts? I actually came this way, but that road is closed. But I was able to get around it, Kind of got my tires a little muddy. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. It's been a fun, long adventure. If you watched to the end, let me know what you think about this video. Yeah. But for now, I'll see y'all. Have a good day.